Oh, God, I am shooketh. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tom's Take. This is my movie channel where I review all things movies and anything I want to talk about, because that's what YouTube is good for. And today I have my review of the new Stephen King adaptation of It. Now, just to preface this first, okay, I'm not a horror fan. I don't do well with the scary movies. In fact, I try to avoid them where possible. But the trailers for this got me intrigued, and I hadn't seen the miniseries, and I hadn't read the book, so I didn't really know what I was in for. And I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. First of all, what I like about this movie is all the group of kids in this movie, the Losers Club. They're all a really talented bunch of young actors, and they cast these kids really well. Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise crushed it in this movie. He was terrifying, yet somehow oddly funny, and he gave me shivers every time he was on screen. And I think some of the best villains in movies and the way they're used is they're the scariest. It's what you don't see that's the scariest. And just knowing Pennywise is out there and not really knowing when he's gonna pop up is scary enough. And then when he does pop up, it's like shit your pants kind of scary. I like that it took a risk with the way they use the child actor characters in this movie, because, you know, they focus on these kids and the lives of these kids and things, but the movie was it took a ballsy risk in having these kids, you know, swear when their parents aren't around and make dirty jokes with each other. And it's like, that's what kids do in real life nowadays, and we don't see that most in movies. They don't show it a lot in movies. They don't show that aspect of, you know, kids in their, you know, everyday lives when they're not with their parents. And I thought that was a really good choice and a really brave choice, and I appreciate that in the movie. I think some of the best scenes in this movie was seeing how Pennywise affected each one of the kids individually, whether they're at their house or walking down the street and then they spot him in the bushes, things like that, and seeing the red balloons going up everywhere. Those were some of the best and most frightening scenes in the movie. It's really hard in a lot of movies to balance, you know, one element like humor or balance horror in another movie, but this movie combined them both. It had a really good mix of humor, of drama, of emotion, and of like pure shock horror. And that's a really hard thing to do, to combine like 4 or 5 different elements and put them together in one movie, and this movie did it perfectly. So guys, I am not a horror fan. I don't go to scary movies at all. I avoid them wherever possible, but I went to it, and let me tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I might even go and see it again. The little kid, by the way, that you've seen in the ads, you know, Georgie, the little kid that you'll float too. Oh my God, the scariest little, creepiest little fucking kid I've ever seen. Thank you for watching my review, guys. If you like this, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. What did you think of it? Have you seen it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys next time.